So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Complete to
all defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On second down, it's Jones. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that's complete to Lewis. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Rodgers now on 1st down.
Oh, good pick. I saw you. That bitch came back to. I saw him. Fuck. Guess we just gonna keep throwing interceptions, huh?
Preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him
there
chasing him down?
Just because you owe me one.
Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
That's your first
down
completed
screen pass, good for 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
second down at 5.
Out of 5.
At the Packers' 36-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara.
What if for 5 for 5
Maybe a
yards?
couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
He's tackled at the 30.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys are playing the inside, those inside linebackers.
Come on, where y'all at? Come on, man. Y'all too far down the field.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
1st and 10.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10. Once again from the 28. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
Man.
Get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
That second down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted.
Told you on the interception.
His guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So
oh, my God.
Come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more.
Bro, they got to fix that, dog. They really have to fix that.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact.
Saw that blitz coming from a mile away.
That move's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
Jones has it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Here we go with Williams.
Ooh, good fucking play, Davenport.
He'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense will take over right at midfield. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team.
Damn, what more do to you?
Tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if finally kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Come on, let's get a defense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll take this one down to the 36. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
It's a gain
on any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run.
Oh, my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 28, the 40, the 20, 10.
You threw that straight to me. It wasn't 2 pick sixes, was it?
Throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Packers 14, Saints nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can...
And that's caught!
Oh, my gosh. Wow. Right. Because he's faster. Apparently he's faster. That's stupid. Good defense. And then they made me dive afterwards. And I'm controlling this nigga. That's crazy.
Got the sense they needed something.
Fucking man, you on some dumb shit.
Got something on the board now, still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour.
Now I gotta go score, dog.
Do you remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room? This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's
wide open. Fucking missed. Wide open.
Let it go. I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Throwing is Rodgers. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
And a Packer first down.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams.
No, that's pass interference. That is fucking pass interference. Huh? No, they didn't. I know you seen him pulling Devontae Adams. Okay. Wow.
After the break. Welcome back, Charles and I.
It's all good.
Ready for quarter number 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3.
All right, Joe.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's
all right, that's what we're going to do, fellas.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
2nd and 12. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. It's caught by Sanders. And way up past the 35 before he's taken
another
down.
Fucking...
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Dog, what the fuck is going on? Hold on, Ronnie. Don't hike it, dog. I ain't gonna accept it, dog, because my somebody fucking did some dumb shit on my damn TV.
2nd and 12.
Oh man, how the fuck do I get that bitch back to the goddamn? I'm gonna whoop one of them goddamn boys' ass. All right.
to throw on second down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
From the gun on third down, Breeze.
Good defense.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. On the return is Irvin.
Damn, you bitch, you stopped.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. The throw over the middle taken in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
If you're a fan of old school physical football, that play was for you.
No doubt about it. That play was for anyone who likes football. He did everything properly on that one. Great contact. Wrapped it up. Unable to jar the ball free. The only disappointment on the play for him.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Quickly to the flat, and they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
3-yard line.
2nd and 11. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
A gain of 8 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across the zone,
somebody
you see
grabbed
him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
32-yard
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And a Packer first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A gain of
13 yards, 1st down Packers.
Packers.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
Oh, he missed the block. He made that.
We're playing 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Saints 7.
He missed that.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Let's see.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Aaron Jones.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And this play gets blown up. They'll
It's all good.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
And he's going to get a job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Shotgun now for Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's got half the 1st down yardage to the 35.
For a Saints.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
35-yard line.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Kamara. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
At the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, Breeze. He gets it to Thomas. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 42. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run. This is Kamara. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 36, Breeze, Packer pressure, and down he goes. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Ooh, good step up, good pass.
The tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion at even 20 yards. Back to throw, Breeze. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And some room to run now. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
He got through that bitch.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Again, it's Kamara. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 9.
Now Breeze. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Then he came out the end zone. Fucking dick fat.
Deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
1st and 10.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Rodgers looking to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. They got his man complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Damn, son. Not bad.
Saints 7.
They said, fuck me like I did something to him. I ain't even doing nothing, son. I was just out here, you know what I'm saying, trying to make a living. Oh, Ronnie, stop it. Just, accept your loss, you know what I'm saying, and